guys, Yadaha 1995 here. Who we got?
I'm David.
What's your play, buddy?
Played Cyber Dragon Sprite.
Oh,
Went X2, but bubbled out end of day one.
unfortunate, man.
Unlucky.
What made you play Cyber Dragon Sprite?
Love Cyber Dragons, but deck's just not good at the moment. Need support. Sprite actually pairs pretty well with it, and I've been playing it, well, 2 YCSs now, so...
It always walks in a T0 format of it.
Oh yeah, every time.
Alright, man. Yeah. Let's have a look at your deck list.
Yeah, sure. So first up, 3 Cyber Dragon Core.
Yep.
It's Stratos for Cyber Dragons. Level 2. So perfect starter card for Sprite. Next up, 1 Cyber Dragon Maxter. You search it. It's also because I play the Nimble package.
Yep.
And so if I open up one of the anglers, I can search this. This can pitch the angler. Gives me a free body. Then I can, if the first angler gets Ash, because that's not once per turn, I can go into sprints and the second.
Oh, nice.
So really, really good card. Really liked it. Next, 3 Emergency.
Yep.
Rhoda for Cyber Dragons. Got to play it. If the activation gets negated, I can pitch a card from hand, add it back, and activate it again. So,
how many times that happened on a game?
None, unfortunately. Got Ash though. Good Ash bait. Next and final card for the Cyber Dragon engine, 1 Rev system. So Monster Reborn. It's what allows Core to be a 1-card full Sprite board.
Oh wow!
On its own. So got to play it in this variant. Pure, it's hit or miss. You can play it if you want. But yeah. What did come up though is the card that's summoned by this card cannot be destroyed by card effects.
Oh, really?
So I summoned back a Core, and I think it was against Snake Eyes. They went, I think they went Princess to pop.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, go. he went to pop the Core. I'm like, sweet, can I go?
Can't be sure about card effect. Yes.
Yeah, he had to read that a few times.
Yeah.
So that's it for the Cyber Dragon engine. 8 cards. Next, Sprite engine. 3 blue, pretty standard. 2 jets. Yeah, it's pretty good. Could have used a 3rd jet. I'll get that a bit more into the end. 2 reds and 1 carrot.
Why 2 red?
Like a Monster Negate.
Yep.
And it's also a free body.
That makes sense.
Well.
Yep.
So yeah. So that's it for the Sprite monsters. Spells and traps.
Free starter. Love to see it.
Yep. 1 smashers.
Yep.
This card was pretty much always on the end board, going first. 1 Gamma Burst. This card was the MVP of the weekend.
Yep.
Everything just becomes minimum 2k beat stick.
And so good, eh?
So good. And the one of Double Cross. This one was alright, but I would have preferred the 3rd jet.
Yeah, okay. So you would have cut the cross out for
sided the cross for when I know I'm going first, and run the 3rd jet in the main.
Makes sense. Yep.
That's it for the Sprite engine. Next up for other engines, I guess. Nibble package, 3 Beaver, 2 Angler.
Yep.
You actually don't mind opening Angler in this deck, so 2 is fine.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, you can pitch it off Natchta, so...
It's not too bad.
Not too bad, yeah.
Combo's off.
Melfi package next, 1 Caddy, 1 Penny. Makes into Herald, so... pretty good. 1 Meow Mine. Never saw it all weekend.
Really? Wow.
Never saw it.
QCR guys.
Yep.
Well, what's the theory behind it?
So theory behind it is it's technically a hand trap, but it's also an extender, and it allows me to play through Nib.
Okay.
Because unfortunately with the Cyber Dragon engine, that combo plays straight into Nib. You can't play around Nib with it unless you've got another extender.
Okay, so Meow helps you with that.
Meow helps you with that. So if you open up Meow, then you're guaranteed to have a Link monster in the grave if they Nib you. So it's just a free level 2, and then you can just go continue on.
Oh, nice.
Next, 1 Hyperia.
Yep.
This card actually did come up. Summon it, draw a card.
Pretty good.
Simple as that. And the one of Foolish Burial.
Pretty good.
The deck is nimble to the graveyard turbo.
Yeah.
And it's good at it. So that's it for engine. Non-engine, I played 18 of, and most of it came up.
Okay.
Start off with triple nib.
Yep.
It was good game 1. I didn't like it games 2 and 3 because everyone was prepared for it, so
you sided
out a lot. But it was good game 1. Next, one of the best hand traps this format, triple shifter in the main.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a shifter deck.
Yeah.
Even with Cyber Dragons.
Love to see it.
This card, it turns off hand traps like Droll,
Which hurts your deck quite a bit.
which does hurt my deck quite a bit, and it just kills Snake Eyes. So
Yep. Gotta be done.
gotta be done. Next, 3 Ash.
Yep.
This was for Rogue. Going
It's
against.
good in general too, right?
Yeah, exactly. And going against Snake Eye, it's an easy 3 off side out for my side deck. So, why not run it? 2 Mourner. It's basically imperms 4 and 5.
Yeah.
And the key reason I ran Mourner over something like Veiler is because Mourner can be used under Shifter.
Yeah.
Veiler can't. So that's why I ran it.
Makes sense.
And 1 call by.
Yep.
Just anti-hand trap. 3 talents. Again, anti-hand trap.
Yep.
Good going second. Just take a monster if they try and stop you.
Also good going first too. If they're ashy or something like they actually type of emergency, get to look at their hand, or I draw 2 cards.
I actually did that one game.
Yeah.
They ashed, I can't remember what they did. They ashed something, and I'm like, all right, talents, look at hand. Ripped out the other hand trap, made a full board, and that was
They had to
game.
play full, yeah.
They couldn't, because I knew what they had. And last but not least, triple imperm.
Wow.
Best hand trap of the format.
Yeah, I love Imper, man. So good. So what was the main deck?
50 card list.
50 card list.
But it played like a 40 card list. That was the thing.
That's so cool, man.
So,
Let's jump into that extra deck.
Yep. So this is where we get a little bit of the spice. Just field center and token.
Yep.
1 Mega Fleet. So if you play Cyber Dragons, you know what this card does. If you played way back in the day and you went against Fortress, you know roughly what this card does.
In Sky Striker format, this card was a big one, right?
Oh yeah, this card was insane. Basically, any monster or monsters in either extra monster zone, plus any Cyber Dragon monster, and that's the key, any Cyber Dragon monster, you can just contact fuse to this card. It does not start a chain, they can't respond, they can't negate it, it just summons it. It's like a kaiju, basically.
Very good.
And it did actually come up. I had something in the extra monster zone, so to my opponent, I summoned Core, and just contact fuse for a 3600 beat stick.
Feels good.
Oh yeah. Next, 1 Herald.
Yep.
That's for the Melfi package. It's Omni Negate, and it's also a Macrocosmos from hand or deck.
Nice.
So cuts out a lot of stuff. 1 Typhon. It comes up. Don't really want to cut it, but then again, I do kind of want to cut it because it's rare that it comes up, but it does come up.
But when it does come out, it's like game changing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How I feel with Typhon all the time.
Yep. The Joshua Schmidt tech, Elf at Home. And against Snake Eyes, summon this, they'll summon back any of their fire monsters, and you can summon back red.
Yep.
So that's also another reason to play 2 reds, because this brings it back or from the deck, and it's a monster negate.
That's pretty good.
And it's a live one because this is a rank 2.
That's pretty cool.
So yep, 2 gigantic. Got to play at least 2.
Yeah.
Any Sprite build at least 2.
Be surprised if you weren't playing that.
Oh yeah. Just brings out something from the deck. This is the hand trap magnet.
Yeah.
Everyone saves it for this. The secret effect, or not so secret effect, when it has linked material, gains 1600. That comes up quite a bit. Just 3200 beat stick, swing over stuff. So it's always good. Very good card. And last for the XEs, 1 Melfi of the Forest.
Card's very good.
Yeah, this searches a caddy, and the secret effect of this, which catches people out, is Fiendish Chain on legs.
Yeah.
and the monster cannot attack, and it's while their monster is on the field, not Melfi's on the field.
Yeah.
So you can tribute off Melfi for like red negate, and they still can't attack with their other monster.
So good.
Such a good card. Onto the links next. One Underworld Goddess.
How many times you summoned this bad girl?
Never.
But she's there for like, I guess Pearly, right? That was like the big ones.
Pearly, but also just when they realise the Mega Fleet and they start playing around in the main monster zone, this stuff still outs it. So, still a good card. Never made it at the event, but I make it pretty commonly. So, yep. One Avramax. This was the 15th card.
Yep.
Never made it. The theory was go IP plus Sprint into this, and Snake Eyes can't out it.
Fair enough.
Just never went into it.
Yep. Didn't need it.
Didn't need it. Gamma Burst took this card's place.
Pretty much.
So this card I would definitely cut.
Yep. What would you price for this card?
Second Sprint.
Okay.
That came up and I missed it.
Ah.
So definitely the second Sprint. One Dark, one Heater, because everything's fire or dark.
Yep.
So
feels like a must, both of them. Yeah.
It is. If you can make links, you play these two.
Yep.
100%. Next, one SP, because it's a link too, and such a good card.
Especially with the dark and heater, you just really just get heater dark and then you just make little light. Yeah.
Yep. And the other thing as well with dark is SPs are dark.
Yep.
So you make dark and you take your opponent's SP. What are they going to do?
Yep.
The one of Sprint should have been two. This card's, like I said, it's Angler to Grave Turbo. So, and this card sends it to grave.
That's pretty good.
The one IP, this is for Underworld Goddess on my opponent's turn, or SP on my opponent's turn.
Yeah.
Or could have been Avramax, but
never came up.
So it's still a good card. I like it.
You know, IP's good.
Yeah. And the tech for the Cyber Dragon engine, one Almirage. Because you summon Core, search your Rev system, which is the Monster Reborn. Link off Core into Almirage, use the Monster Reborn to bring back your Core, and that's two monsters, including a level 2, to go into Sprint. And there's your full Sprite combo right
Without
there.
even using anything, yeah.
Yep, nothing else.
That's so awesome. Alright, let's jump into the side deck, man.
Yep, so side deck, Red Resonator. It's another good normal summon. Technically a starter, but I just couldn't really find room for it. Scattershot, just something to send off Sprint as well.
Yeah, just a good card.
So just a good card, yeah. Then 3 DD Crow. So
how'd you like DD Crow?
never saw it. Sided in. It was a toss-up between this and Vela.
Yeah.
I went with this because, like Imperm, this is a hand trap and technically a board breaker. Because even if you top deck it for turn during the draw phase, you can banish the princess from grave.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And that turn, or the Garunix.
Yeah.
And it turns off majority of their disruptions.
Yeah.
So I liked it, but never saw it. So, yep. One off Duster.
Just good against any back row deck or any
back row decks. Yep. Floodgates especially, they were
everywhere.
Let's just say everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for the next one, I assume, is Cosmics. Yeah.
Yep, triple Cosmics, exactly the same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, it gets around the Fire King field spell, so that's why I like this.
Also, it's surprisingly good against pure Snake Eyes, isn't it? It just hits that tempo.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Next, because everyone else is playing them, so I got to play them too.
Anti-spell.
3 anti-spells, 3 summon limits.
Yeah. How many times you resolved these ones?
Every time I guaranteed went first. So game 2 or 3, when I knew I was going first, they came in.
Yeah.
And because it's a 50 card list, all 6 came in.
Yeah.
Because both of them are good, and I wanted to see one.
Yeah. Alright, man, that's so cool.
So that was it. I can show you a couple of combos if you want.
Yeah,
or...
let's see a couple of combos, guys.
Yep.
So
let's go.
So this is the Cyber Dragon Spright combo, guys.
Yep.
This is going to show you the armor one.
Yep. So what you do is you'll normal summon Core.
Yep.
You'll activate Core's effect search. You'll search your rev system.
Yep.
you will link off the core for Almirage.
Yep.
Activate rev system.
Yep.
Reborn the core. And then you'll link these two into Sprite Sprint.
Yep.
Sprint will send the Angler from deck to grave. Angler effect will trigger to summon two Nimble Beavers from the deck. And then from there, overlay into Gigantic. Gigantic effect, that'll summon the blue from deck. And then blue will search you the jet, which will grab you typically special and then grab. Most of the time I went for smashes.
Yeah.
There were a couple of times
where you go starter just in
went
case.
Starter or double cross.
Yep.
Or Gamma Burst if I'm going second.
Yeah.
Smashes were definitely the better card because you can hit back row as well.
Yeah.
Overlay these two into Melfi of the Forest. Melfi effect.
Yep.
That will search out the caddy.
Yep.
And then you will set one, end phase, caddy effect, summon from hand.
Yep.
And you still have 4 cards in hand.
And this is all from one card combo.
One card combo, not even a discard.
That's awesome, man.
Pure one card.
Did you have any shout-outs, my friend?
Yes, Medhurst.
Thank you.
My boy from Gamezilla way back in the day.
Yeah, always here, guys.
A few of the other guys around, I think they're in games at the moment.
Yeah.
But Sava, Nathan, Jackson, a few of the guys, they helped me test.
Especially Leon, big Leon.
Dino Dave as well, he helped me test the deck and make a few final changes on the Friday before.
That's awesome, man.
So, yeah.
You gonna keep playing this deck for the regionals?
I'll definitely keep it in my pocket. Taking a little bit of a break for now, but there's a few things I want to test out, but then waiting on cards to be released.
Awesome, man.
So, yeah.
Alright, man, I'll see you in the next video, alright?
Awesome.
And it must be a top regional, alright? Alright, catch you later, man.
Alright, thanks, man.